Welcome to the Point Noted podcast with your host, Johnny B, and co-host who shows up whenever he wants to, former NFL player, Rashad Barksdale. It's raw, unfiltered, and no topic is off limit. We talk sports, entertainment, culture, and a whole lot of random shit. Let's get to the point.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Point of the podcast, and you're hanging with your host, Johnny B. On the show tonight, I have a gentleman with us, man, a stud wide receiver, the man of the people. And you know me, I like to give the people what the people want. So tonight, we got this man with us, man. He's coming out here to have fun with us, just kick it, kick back, chill, and just have a good time, just chatting, talking, and catching up on life. This man's got hands of miracle, man. He can catch anything. They say a left tackle is a quarterback best friend, and his second best friend is supposed to be a tight end. But my man here today defied those logic, man. And he's the wide receiver that is the quarterback's best friend. You know who he is, the man of the people. Yeah, give it up for my guy, Fabian Guerra. What up, Fabian?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Listen, man, I literally had to try how to say your name a bunch of times, bro. I was like, I don't want to butcher his name. Did I get it right?
You said it perfectly, actually.
Oh, man, that's good. Listen.
That's the first, so.
You don't understand? I literally went online and I look at the videos and I was listening to the reporter saying your name. And I like, look, I can't sound terrible, man. I know how it feels to be butchering somebody's last name, so I said, I got to get it right. And the other thing is like, so I kept looking at the last, and I was like, man, I feel like it's missing that other rap in there, right? Like Guerrera.
Exactly.
You ever get that?
No, you said it perfectly. Everybody says Guerrero.
Right.
You got
right. Because it looks like it, right? It looks like it should be something else.
Yeah, so we're off to a good start.
Okay, I'll take that, man. That's how we want it, man. Just up we go, man. Up we go, man. Where are you based on right now? Where are you at?
So I'm from Miami, born and raised, and I'm down here currently.
Nice. Yeah, I saw something online that says you have a Cuban heritage.
Yeah, so my grandparents are all born in Cuba.
Oh, so it's probably, wait, so you haven't been up there though, right? I think we couldn't go for a while.
To Cuba?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, right now everything's on lockdown, but yeah.
Before that, right.
Yeah, with Fidel, nobody wanted to go back to Cuba, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think most of the U.S. government also didn't want us going up there either.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully I'll just get taken care of, because I've been thinking about going up there after they open it up. I think Obama opened up the airport to go to Cuba right before he left. And I was like, man, I got to go up there, man. I want to go buy some of those old cars they got going out there.
Mm-hmm. It's real beautiful out there.
Yeah, and I bet the food is real good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can come to Miami for that though.
Yeah, that's true. I've never been to Miami though. Like I've been to Tampa, I've been to Orlando, Jacksonville, but you know, I got to get out there and mingle with the people, man.
Yeah, Miami's a cool city. After this Corona, though, because everything is
Wait, so during your season, you just kind of like go wherever you're playing, and then once it's over, you just go back to Miami?
Exactly, yeah. So this is like where I live, and then wherever football takes me,
that's where you go. That's where I go. For the love of the game.
Exactly.
For the love of the game. So it's got to be hard for you right now, though, right? Because you were trying to get into because I know like the AFL season got canceled, right?
So it hasn't got canceled yet, but we were supposed to leave May 10th for training camp in Montreal. Okay. So May 10th was like 4 or 5 days ago. So we were
pretty much.
So it was supposed to be 5 days ago. We were supposed to head out there. So it's just a rough timing. You're finally at where NFL scouts look at CFL, right, which is the second biggest league. So you're finally there, and then you're ready to get out, and then this whole Corona shit happens. You can't even control it. So it's just like kind of frustrating, but I mean, you could just control what you can control. Right.
Because we're talking about your livelihood here, you know, like that's how you're trying to make your bucks too.
Exactly. And football players, if you miss one whole year, it's like, I need film consistently. You know what I mean?
Right. I had we were talking to another football guy yesterday. I'm not sure if you heard of McKelcher Williams, and then my co-host Rashad. You know, he's not here today, but he played in the NFL. And so he was talking about how, the lifespan of NFL players, man, it just comes and go, man. Like you get hurt, next thing you know, they're trying to push you out the door.
It's on to the next in that league. You gotta watch your back. You gotta be on your A game at all times.
Right.
I mean, but that's life though. So you
Right.
you gotta seize the moment.
Always got to bring your best and stay on top of it.
Exactly. That's
Somebody,
why I put my best foot forward everywhere I go. You get the best out of me everywhere I go. So
right. So you played in the AFL last year. Who'd you play with?
I played with Columbus in Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Okay. All right. How'd you guys do?
As a team, we didn't do that good, but I was rookie of the year. I shattered their records. So I mean,
Nice.
it was a good year. We were all young. It was a first year program. So it was a brand new team. We had like all our starters were 23, 24. So it was kind of rough as a team.
Right.
But we had some good ball players, and
Right.
I made most. I was a first team all kick returner. So I mean, I made the most
Nice.
of the opportunity, and it led me
Right.
to CFL. So it was an awesome experience.
How'd you do when you come out here to play against the Albany? What do we have?
So
Firebird?
the Empire. They used to be the Firebird.
Empire. Right.
So I was suspended when I to go up there because of the whole Memphis situation. The Express didn't let go of my rights.
Right.
So they didn't let me go to Albany. But when they came down here, I scored 6 touchdowns, broke the record,
Jeez.
everything. I went off that game, had a return, kick return, rushing touchdown. So, and actually, 2 years ago, I had a tryout with the Albany Empire. I drove 6 hours up there, and they cut me. They cut
Wow.
me.
They tell you why?
No, they just sent me home. I was whatever. I was dominating their guys, destroying them. Like I guess I was starting a little fights, but like I was trying to earn my spot. You feel me?
Right. That's more reason to keep you on.
Exactly. So I drove 6 hours, and then they cut me a day after, and they sent me 6 hours back to my other team, Carolina Cobras, in the smaller arena league.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard that I was playing Albany Empire, I circled that game.
Right.
Circled that game, May 18th, my birthday. We played
Oh,
against
wow.
my birthday. We played against them, and I remember them cutting me and whatever. So I just had so much anger built up. So when 6 touchdowns, we didn't win that game, but I sure made them feel
You
me.
showed out. You showed out.
Exactly.
So did you remember any of the coaches there? Was like any faces out there on the other sideline that you remember from when you had time?
All of them. Every time I scored, I looked at them, I shrugged my shoulder. I was like, y'all cut me, remember?
Oh, man. I had to let him know.
Exactly. And a couple of NFL teams called me after that game. So it was a pretty cool weekend.
Damn. So you really had a good thing going on to this Corona thing come up, man. You really was on like the trajectory, just going straight up.
I'm climbing the ladder. I was in the AAF with Johnny Manziel, Hackenberg. Mike Singletary was my coach.
Oh, Mike.
But that's unheard of. From a D2 walk-on, that's unheard of to be coached by Mike Singletary. Like what? Like,
right.
So like, yeah, I mean, I feel like my career is just like going upwards. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's the way, right? Because I mean, better going up than just being stalling. So I mean, at this point, you're like, man,
once you get stagnant, you're done. I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing though. Like, especially when it comes to like football and all that. Like, once you just get stagnant and once you start, second guessing yourself and your abilities, man, you literally might as well just hang it up.
Exactly. Once you get stagnant, it's like, yo, like I'm not going nowhere. Like I might as well think of like whatever.
Wow. So you hearing anything right now about when you guys might possibly get back out there?
They said so. Canada was the first to close the borders. They're being the most safest with the whole situation.
Right.
So I mean, they said July 31st. But like I don't know, they're being the safest right now. So I don't know when they'll open the borders. That's the biggest issue, opening the borders.
Opening the border, right? Yeah, July. That's a nice little 2.5 months away.
Exactly, and if it gets postponed one more time, we can't play into December because the weather. So I don't.
Right.
It's just a sticky situation right now. I mean, it never happened, so we don't. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, then it's pretty cold out there in Canada anyway. So because I was talking to Maurice Leggett, and he played in the CFL for years.
Yeah, he was with Albany, right?
Yeah, he's from out here. Yep. And he comes out here all the time. We have this charity events, and he's always out here every year for a charity event. So, and he was telling me how cold it was, man. I think he said I forgot what, maybe Calgary. I forgot what state it was at in Canada. And
Mm-hmm.
he was like, bro, it was like minus 20 or 30 out there. I was like, she.
Yeah, I think he was with Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winnipeg. Yep, that's what it was. I was like, man, I'm not doing it. Like, how the hell y'all play in that weather?
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, to be honest, but you gotta man up.
Yeah, exactly right. When the paycheck's on the line, you know, you're not sitting around. You got to get out there and do it.
Exactly, and it's coming
You
from
know,
a Miami kid, so imagine.
right, right, yeah, man. So listen, I coach college soccer out here, and so in the fall, in the fall when you're playing outdoors, he can get up to like 20 or 30 in New York. So for me, I have like gloves on, mask on, thumb wear, boots. I mean, on the sideline as a soccer guy, and it looks terrible. And the guys was making fun like, Coach, why you got all that on? It's not even that cold. And I'm like, listen, y'all, I can hear the coach from the sideline, or I can be coaching from the car. Which one do y'all want?
Exactly.
But of course, why not sit in the car? So no one wants to get yelled out on the sidelines. So I don't know how those guys do it, but I guess when that paycheck's on the line, you got to do it.
You got to do it, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I didn't end up at Fairmont State though. Was that the only school that you had, or was that
So
just the best fit?
so out of high school, we had the number one recruit in the nation on my team at receiver. So he got most of the looks. He's in the NFL right now. Jesus Wilson. So he got most of the looks, and I was kind of under the
Under the
radar.
radar. Right.
And I was a 5'7", 125-pound senior.
Tough.
And then I got to college and I grew 4 inches. I gained 70 pounds. So I mean,
Nice.
I was still maturing. But actually, the offensive coordinator at Fairmont State was at Florida State training camp. I mean,
Mm,
Florida State, like the summer showcases, whatever.
right.
So I attended one of those, and I remembered having his number. I was way out of school, so I reached out to him. He said I could walk on. So I jumped on the opportunity, and yeah, and then
The rest is history.
the rest is history. I earned the scholarship the same month, like a month after I got there. I earned a full scholarship a month after
Wow.
I
Wow.
started.
That's unheard of.
Unheard of. I came in as a walk on and earned the full scholarship a month after, and then
Right.
started as a true freshman. Shattered the record as a sophomore. Made the greatest catch I guess anybody's seen, but like one of them.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
so I mean, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I mean, Fairmont State. I didn't even know where West Virginia was at the time.
Right. Right.
To be
Yeah, I
honest,
think I drove through it once to myself. I didn't know where it was. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a dumbass when I see West Virginia on the
no,
map
no
until
idea.
I drove through it.
I had no idea. I thought it was cold year round. My first time visiting was in the summer, and I thought it was cold.
Right.
I thought it was cold during the summer, so I had 4 jackets on, and
Man.
it was like 100 degrees. So I was so confused.
Man, yeah, they're probably looking at you like, man, look at this dude, man. Looking like Kim from Coming to America out here right now. Yeah. But so there was no other school that you looked at and you thought, okay, maybe I'll check these guys out. Like, did you look at the D3s? Did you look at like an NAIA? Or once you got Fairmont on the map, you were just like, I'm locked in.
It's just like my head coach was trying to put me off with D3 and NAI school. I like me personally, I didn't accept the offer. Like
Mm-mm.
I knew I was better than that. I knew I could earn
Right.
it. Like I personally said to myself, I'm not gonna play D3. I know it's not like whatever, but I knew like in my heart I was way better than that.
Right.
And
Nothing wrong with that at all.
exactly. So I went to a D2, and I believe I should have went higher to D1 and walked on there, but like I said, everything happens for a reason, and I'm not mad with the choice I made.
Right. But while you were at Fairmont, did you consider like as a sophomore or whatever, maybe I can just transfer to another school. Maybe I can go somewhere else, D1, and get a
Exactly.
better shot at the league. Did you think about that?
So my dad after the catch, after the first team all conference, after all that as a sophomore, he said, "Look, some guys been contacting me from FIU, which is my hometown school, and said,
Mm,
look, they're talking to me. They want you. You could sit out a year because you know with the eligibility, you got to sit out a year."
right.
So I was. That's funny that you said. I was legit thinking about transferring to a D1 school. A D1 school right after my sophomore year because the year I had 900 yards as a 19-year-old.
Mm,
900 yards, blah blah blah, and I was thinking about transferring to D1, a smaller D1, but I mean they gave me a shot. Whatever, and I feel like you can make it out of anywhere at this like
Right,
with
right,
technology, with the scouts, you can make it out of.
right.
They're gonna find you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think the Patriots drafted a guy from D2 school,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah,
there's a bunch of kids in the league, a bunch of men in the league that they didn't play for a big time school, didn't play for D1. You just, like you said, though, you just want that shot. You just want somebody to look at you. Like you feel like there's no way they can look at film and look at you and I'd be like, let's take a look at closer look at that kid, right?
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Just want that shot. Just somebody to call and say, hey, come in here and let's see what you got.
That's all I ask for. A 15-minute workout just to get a shot. You feel me? If
Right,
they say
right,
whatever, then I'll just live my life in the CFL. But I just need that 15-minute shot. I mean,
right,
you feel me? I deserved it. I climbed the ranks. I paid my dues.
right,
I just want
right.
that 15-minute, that 30-minute workout
Mm-hmm.
to yeah, to live a dream.
Did you ever consider XFL when it came on?
So I mean, so I was in the AAF. I was starting with the AAF, and the AAF and the XFL are similar.
Right.
They so I was in the AAF, and then the XFL came around. I was in the draft pool, but I guess they missed out on me,
Hmm.
and then so I signed with the CFL the next day after the XFL didn't draft me,
Okay.
and then a week later the XFL called me to go to the training camp. So, and I was like, "You're a week late. I'm under contract
Right.
now." Like, you know how that works with the contracts.
Right.
So I
Like
mean,
you had a chance. Why didn't you draft me? Don't call me now.
exactly. I guess one of their star players got hurt,
Uh
so they were like, "Hey, Fabian, we need you. Training camp starts next week. We need you." Blah blah. I was like, "Look, I signed with Montreal couple of days. So
right.
yeah, it's kind of late. I can't get out of my contract, and I'm happy with my choice. You guys missed out on me.
Right. You had a chance and you missed it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had a chance and you missed it. So
But
let's
I
go back a little bit. Um, how'd you get interested in playing football?
So my dad played high school ball. He was a good athlete. He was a wrestler and football player. So
Mm.
he put me in tackle football at 3 years old. He faked my birth certificate at three
Hold
years
up.
old, so I could
Hold up. Hold a three.
at three. You can only start when you're four, and he faked it.
Oh
And
man.
yeah,
Man, I man had you getting hit out there, huh?
exactly. And the first year was a little hard for me. Wearing the helmet, wearing the shoulder pads, I was confused out there. But
Wow.
but I'm so glad he did, and now I'm 24 and playing 20 years, 21 years of football is a blessing. So I'm so
That's
glad.
love right there. That's love right there, man. Do you play any other sports? Did you play any other sport in high school and junior high, anything?
I played basketball in middle school. I wasn't really good. I was a defender. I was really good at defense. Being a football player, that's all.
Mm.
I feel like that's mostly what football players do: play defense on the courts.
Absolutely, because you can't hit nobody. So,
Exactly. And then I ran track in high school to get faster for football. So it was kind of
right.
like,
Were you good at track?
yeah, I ran the 400. I ran a 49 in the 400. So that was pretty cool running that.
Did you ever think about doing that in college?
No, not really. It was just every time I ran track, I lost like 30 pounds for football.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
didn't,
That's not good.
I didn't even do it my senior year because I was like, yo, I'm already 120. Imagine if I lose 30 pounds going
Wow.
going to college. So I didn't even do it my senior year.
Yeah, I would have probably stayed away from that myself. I definitely understand that.
So,
I definitely
yeah.
understand that. So how you staying fit right now, man? What are you able to do to stay fit, to stay in shape, and keep your body right?
So my high school is actually open. It's a state of art facility.
Hmm.
So they're letting alumni, current players come in anytime. Just make sure it's like lower than five people. So they're just
Right.
allowing us use the field, use the weight room, everything. So it's been kind of smooth with that whole process. Our high school coach has been cool with that. So it's a blessing that they let us go out there still.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the schools are definitely standing that. It's another way of giving back, right? You let the former guys, the alumni, come in and use your squad,
Exactly.
get some reps in, and stay fitted. I was just talking to another player that is in Trinidad right now. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just out here running. Can't come back to the state because he got locked out when he was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Once the whole pandemic happened, so it's tough, man. And I love to work out, but I swear I've been terrible at it since this whole thing happened. I'll probably gain 10 pounds, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad, especially if I didn't have this high school connection, like facility, well, I wouldn't be able to do much. So yeah,
Yeah,
I understand that.
yeah. All right, so I got to ask you some. What's your favorite NFL team?
Dolphins, born and raised in Miami, so Dolphins.
Dolphins. Ooh,
Dolphins.
it's kind of tough being the Dolphins lately, hasn't
It's rough. 8-8 is pretty rough.
it? Did you know what? Did they ever look at you though? Like, if you had any close to connection with them, anybody call or try out anything like that?
Never had a call connect from the Dolphins. I talked
Hmm.
talked to the Browns, talked to the Texans, talked to San Diego. I never had a Dolphins call. I live 5 minutes from the facility, so
Man, I'm about to start calling everybody I know from the Dolphins.
yeah, that's crazy. But
You know, like, I mean, come on, that would have been a great story though, right?
it would perfect story. I mean, at least a workout. That's all I
Right,
do.
right,
It's
right. You,
it's coming.
it will, it will. I mean, honestly, man, just listen to your story, bro. Like, from how everything's been working out for you, man, from the beginning to the end. When you miss another opportunity, another one happens for you. It just seems like what I'm saying, like everything is just lining up, man. It's a matter of time. You're gonna be exactly where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's just what it sounds like. So, all right. So your top five wide receivers in the league right now:
I'm a big Diggs fan. I love the
Stephon
way
Diggs.
I love the way he plays. I love his route running. I'm a big T.Y. Hilton fan.
Oh yeah, Ty.
I got to back my Miami boys up, so I'm a big
Right.
T.Y. Hilton fan. I mean, AB. I look up to
AB.
AB a lot before all this happened. I believe he's an awesome. The way he's 5'9" and he's playing like he's 6'4".
Great player from a small school too, right?
Not, I mean, kind of small D1 school, not a small school.
Small D1 school.
But he has a good story. He's a walk on at a D1 school. He made it out the mud. So I have major props, and he's from down here.
Right.
So I know he has a little problem lately, but he's really a good guy. I trained with him a couple
Yeah.
times. I trained
Yeah.
with him.
Nice.
So yeah, he's someone I look up to.
Yeah. Yeah. No, AB is definitely a great receiver, man. Hopefully, get back in the league and and kind of like tone all that nonsense down. We need him in the league, man. He's good for the game.
Yeah, I think he
All right.
will.
So that was three though: Stephon Diggs, Ty, and AB. You got two more.
I like Adam Thielen
Dylan. Oh, another Vikings, huh?
and a small school, a D2 guy. I looked at our stats. My uncle did some research. We have exactly the same stats. So he had 2,900 yards in college. I had 2,900 yards in college. He had
Nice.
he had 20 touchdowns. I had 20 touchdowns. So it's kind of funny story and he was a walk on too, like just like me.
I
So
mean, right. So you really can't even get down. You're like, dude, I know a bunch of guys in the league that will walk on, so I know I'm gonna make it, right?
exactly, and we kind of have the same exact story. So I mean, that's someone I look up to, and then the last one is there's probably a no brainer, Julian Edelman.
Adam, man.
So I feel like we have the same
Adam,
body
man.
type, same same playing ability. I feel like I like my playing style is just like Edelman, hard nosed football.
Right, right. So you got a bunch of little wide receivers, but I think Thielen's a little bigger though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 6'4", so like
Yeah. So Thielen's a bigger one. Everybody else is like little tiny little dudes.
exactly low
Hard,
5 years.
hard to catch, right?
Exactly. Thielen, you have to love his game. You have to love his story. That's someone that I look up to.
So like I feel like so wasn't it like Stephon Diggs was like the number one receiver and then he got hurt and Thielen stepped up and all of a sudden now I feel like Thielen is the number one receiver for them.
Exactly. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Thielen, he just took over the Vikings offense.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happened though. But then again, yeah, and then I think Stephon usually also more of like to go inside and do more slot catching.
Yeah, he's a slot receiver.
Yeah, two dynamics out there, man. That's great, man. All right, so we got to jump now to quarterbacks. Five
Uh,
quarterback. Your top five quarterback right now.
I think you got to go with Tom Brady, the GOAT, before
Brady. Okay.
as number one.
Right.
I like Russell Wilson a lot. I think he's a leader. He does that.
Absolutely.
He does everything the right way.
Absolutely.
Let me see who else. I gotta go with another South Florida guy, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
He's a baller.
Right.
His,
MJ.
his athleticism is crazy. Um, some young guys, I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen,
Josh Allen.
I think he's
Oh
I,
yeah. I think Buffalo out here with us.
I think he's just improving. I think he's just gonna keep getting better.
Absolutely. He has to.
And then
Got a whole franchise on his back.
exactly. And then last, I guess I'll go with Deshaun Watson. I like him too. I met him. I met him.
Deshaun.
I met him a couple times, so I think he's a
Okay.
good player and great player.
Okay. All right. So you left out Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers,
Mm.
and what's the boy's name? Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, I did leave Mahomes out. Yeah, I went with some young guys that I know and South Florida talent.
Okay. So you're doing a hometown thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta look after them.
Okay. All right. I
But
definitely understand that. I mean,
yeah, Drew Brees. I mean, Aaron Rodgers. Those are both great. I mean, those are record-breaking guys. So you can't even compare it.
do you agree with the consensus out there that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league?
Um,
Or you
um,
think or you think it's Lamar Jackson?
no, I think it's definitely Patrick Mahomes. Definitely has the ability, tools, and he's only going to get better. That's the scary part.
Right.
So yeah, and what he did in the Super Bowl and how he carried throughout the playoffs was crazy. So you have to give him his respect.
And he's young too, right? I mean, that's just scary. Like when you look at him and Lamar, they're so young and what they're doing right now,
It's crazy.
you just like, man, so that we're looking at 10, 15 years, this catch they're gonna be on top just if they stay healthy.
I believe so too, and I'm looking forward to seeing Joe Burrow. I like him a lot in college.
Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah. Sleepy Joe.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta jump to another one. So MJ or LeBron?
Oh, LeBron. I mean, I didn't get to see MJ play, but watching The Last Dance, I'm slowly changing my mind. But I,
There's only 2 episodes left, bro. I mean, if you're not there yet, I don't think you're gonna change your mind if you're not there yet.
I mean, it's been crazy, but I mean, I just seeing LeBron play. He's been my favorite player with Cleveland. Seeing the Cleveland,
Okay.
seeing the Cleveland Pistons games growing up, I used to have my eyes glued on the TV during those games. So it's hard to change my mind just because I watched LeBron my whole life. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
imagine like when I was 7, 8, 9, like just watching LeBron. Like
Right.
that's all it
Right.
was LeBron. So
Right. And that makes sense, right? Because like if you're that young, LeBron is your Jordan. For me, it was Kobe was my Jordan. So because like, and then for the older folks in like their 40s and 50s, MJ was it. So like the argument for me, it's fine if you just use like age and time. But when like somebody that's like 20 or 19 tell me like, oh hell no, LeBron's the greatest. I'm like, dude, you've only been around here for like 19 years. Chill. On like a old heads tell me, oh, Jordan is absolutely number one, or it was Kareem. I'm like, dude, come on. That's your argument. I get it, but we're not gonna sit here and act like you know what I'm saying, you definitely know that's the best player alive. So, but I think I like how you support your argument, saying, you grew up with LeBron. That was the guy you was watching. So for you, that's your Jordan.
I think it's about age. I like what age like you are. I mean, but watching Last Dance, I'm definitely changing my mind though. Like not like slowly, not yet, but slowly changing it.
Right.
See how it finish, huh?
See how you feel. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right. So now we're gonna mix it up. Your top 5 all-time athlete, any sport, track and field, baseball, basketball, soccer, hockey, cricket, powerlifting, WWE. Your top 5 all-time athlete.
I think first you got to go with Usain Bolt. Well,
Okay. All right.
he's
You
just a
saying?
he's just a freak of nature running a nine, whatever he ran 9 at 7. I
Uh
think
huh.
he's a
Yeah.
he's a freak of nature. You can't really teach that. He's the slowest off the blocks, and he's and he finishes off like that. That's just unheard of. So I think
Right.
he's definitely in the top. I don't know if he's number one, but he's definitely top 5. Deion Sanders, receiver, DB, kick return. He's definitely top five.
Okay.
Bo Jackson, baseball, football. That's another crazy athlete. The last two.
Okay. You saying Dion, Bo Jackson.
Let's see. Who's the last two?
Last two. What sport are you looking at? Basketball, soccer, football,
Oh no,
hockey.
LeBron's a freak of nature too, though, right?
You gonna put Bron in there already?
I think I gotta put. I think I gotta. He's six. He's six.
Brown fans can't help it, man. I swear, Brown fans can't help it.
He's 6'8", 280, running like he's a gazelle. I mean, I think you have to add him, right?
I'll put him in there. I'll put him in there. All right, so we
Yeah.
got Brown. So you need one more. Which sport are we going with? What are we going? We got track and field. We got two NFL players, and then we got an NBA player. How we gonna finish it out?
Phew. I'm not a big baseball fan, so I'm gonna stay away from baseball.
That's
So,
all right. I feel you on that.
let's see.
You know, I'm a Yankees fan, so I gotta throw a Yankee fan in there a Yankee player in there for me. So
Who A-Rod?
no, Jeter, not A-Rod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Derek Jeter. That's Mr.
Yeah.
Yankee himself.
I forgot about him.
Yeah,
I'm not really a baseball fan, so.
yeah. No,
Let's see.
how about soccer? You ever watch soccer?
I've seen Messi, Ronaldo. Not really though.
That's the name of everybody knows those names, so I get it. Everybody knows
Yeah.
those names.
But no, Messi. I mean, I guess Messi is a freak though. I mean, being what 5'6" and doing what he's doing. I mean, that's pretty unheard of.
Yeah, it's a little midget,
Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool.
it's a great one. Absolutely great one. But a lot of guys will start throwing Pele out there, even though they never seen him play.
Yeah, I never seen him play, so it's hard to.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this kid telling me Pele wasn't his all-time great. I'm like, dude, you were like 22.
Mhm.
There's no video of Pele you've seen that's in color. So I don't want to
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it. So all right. So we got two more. Top 5 songs of yours, your favorite songs that you think I should listen to. Like 5 songs that you're like, man, if you've never heard this, you gotta listen to these songs.
Um. Hmm. Uh. It's a hard one. You putting me on the spot for that one.
Hey, all right, give me two. Give me two. Let's narrow it down a little bit. Let's give me 2 songs that you're like, you know what, man? Of all my favorite all-time songs, these 2 right here, you gotta check it out.
I don't know. I like "The Good Life" by Kanye.
The Good Life by Kanye. That's a good one.
It's an old one.
Yeah, not that old, but yeah. The good Kanye, right?
Yeah, the
The
good
Kanye
Kanye.
before he
Exactly.
goes crazy. Huh?
Exactly. The old Kanye.
The old Kanye. Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
that genius Kanye. Who missed that
exactly.
Kanye?
With all those hits.
Man, that man was lethal, man.
Yeah. He was
I
killing.
might,
He's still
I
killing
might,
the industry right now, but
yeah, it's just different, man. No one really cares. Like, I mean, obviously, if you drop a song today, we'll probably get about 5 million views within an hour just because
just
we
because
missed
it's
Kanye.
Kanye.
Right, exactly. So, but we definitely would love to have that old school Kanye back, man. That's what we need. So we got Kanye West. All right, The Good Life. Uh,
Um, hmm. I guess I gotta go with a Drake song.
Drake. Okay.
Uh,
What about something popping out there, like in Miami? Something that, because I'm not out there, so I guarantee you, I probably haven't heard anything out there. Um, like, is there anything out there that's like a Miami thing right now? That's like instead of Florida thing right now, song wise, that you like, you probably never heard this if you're out there in the East Coast or the Midwest.
um, I guess it's some Spanish songs.
Yeah, like who?
So Bad Bunny's pretty popping. Have
Bad
you
Bunny.
heard of Bad Bunny?
I heard of him. I didn't know his songs were Spanish. It looks weird, so I didn't bother paying attention to him.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
because wasn't like cross dressing or something like that.
yeah. So I mean, he dresses kind of different, but I mean, that's what all rappers are doing nowadays, right?
That's very true. That is very true. I guess I should definitely listen to Bad Bunny then. I'm gonna have to check
Yeah,
him out.
and he has some good songs. I mean, he's Miami. He's like whatever, like he's Spanish, so he catches the Miami's eyes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got Kanye, Drake, and Bad Bunny. All right, we'll take those 3. What's playing in your car right now? What song do you have playing in the car right now?
I have a lot of NBA YoungBoy actually before workouts, get me a little hyped before workouts. I listen to
NBA young boy.
Major Nine from the Browns. He's a football
Okay.
player and he raps.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah, you gotta check him out, Major Nine.
Major Nine.
I don't even know his name. He played for UM though. I don't even know his real name though. But I like some of his songs.
All right, I'll definitely check him out. Absolutely, I'll check him out, man. All right, so you're down there in Miami. There's a lot of wild things. Beautiful people walking left and right. I've got this business idea, and my partner Rashad thinks I'm crazy for even trying to put money into this. So I like to ask everybody to come on. I had to change the question last night. We had a podcast with the mayor, and I was like, I can't ask. I don't want him to get out of office for this. So, I had to change the questions up a little bit. So I'm gonna put it to you the way I'll put it to the regular folks, right? I'm trying to invest and start a business that is literally just a drive-through strip club. And Rashad said I'm stupid for that. It's like it's a waste of money. But I tell him, no, he's wrong. So tell me, am I just being a dumbass, or do you think I can really make some money by doing that? And I got the business plan in my head. It's not in the papers yet. But it's in my head. So, we're going to finish out with this. I just want to know, because everybody, so far, I've had one guy said, don't do it. So I'm like, I've got 3 guys on my side, and everybody else saying, man, you're just dumb if you do that. But I got my reasons for that. So you tell me, a drive-through strip club, right? Women outside, each side when you're driving in. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really go to details on my business plan, but you get the idea, though. So
I get it.
So what are you saying? Do it or don't?
It sounds crazy, but being in Miami, you see crazy stuff all the time. So
right.
Shit, being in Miami, it might work out here in Miami, out there in New York, out there in Los Angeles. It might work actually, though. It sounds crazy, but you got to be a little crazy to make it in this world, right?
See what I'm saying? Rashad, you heard that, man. My man just said I could do it. He said it sounds good. I got that. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to keep taking votes till we get enough, man. Hey, man, Fabian, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Thanks for taking your time out. It's really, I appreciate you doing this, man. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Thanks for having me on. Always.
Hey, absolutely, man. We keep rooting for you, man. We keep following you, man. And can't wait to see the news out there on Twitter when you said, man, I got in. I'm in. I'm good.
Man, I'm dying for that moment. It's coming, though.
After
a year in the CFO, I guarantee it's going to happen. But
Absolutely. I can see it. I feel it, too, man. You definitely got it, man. Whatever it is, that you need, you sound like it, man. I promise you that. I hear it, and I'm definitely rooting for you, and I think you're going to get there, bro.
Means a lot, my man. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Yes, sir.
You've been listening to the Point Noted Podcast with Johnny B and Rashad B. Follow us on Twitter at PTNoted and Instagram at Point Noted. Hit the subscribe and follow button to follow us and check out more episodes of us talking a whole bunch of shit. You've been noted.